Hi guys, it's Sandra from Mystic Mantra, and today I wanted to show you the pendulum, how I work with them. This is going to be a very quick video because they are very easy and very beautiful to work with. So this is mine, and I do have some available in store as well. So this is a pendulum, is another tool that to communicate with spirit and your higher self. And it also works, I find it works with your energy as well. So to use them, the ways I use them are yes and no questions. If I'm wanting a direct question, this is what I'll go to. And it's also fun. I find them, I've had one since I was a kid. They do always, I shouldn't say that's so bad, but I do find, they can break. So don't be disheartened if they do break. Try and fix them, clip the clip back on. Sometimes they're not made so strong because there's a little drill that goes into a crystal. And just don't. I go through a lot because I do work with quite a bit. So right-handed, I'm right-handed. And I use the right hand. I just hold the crystal at the top. Some other people I've seen fold it over and they work with it that way. And you just lay your hand out and you ask the crystal, the pendulum, yes and no. So you say, you can do this quietly in your head, show me yes, and then the crystal will go in a circle. It can go up and down, back and forth. So show me yes, and then show me no. Some people also choose show me maybe. That's sort of what I do. Now before I start, I give it a cleanse, white light myself, and then once you've programmed it, you don't need to redo it again. So it does take time for the first time. Some of them, this one actually works off really quickly for me. I would say show me yes, and straight away it will be like woo. And a couple other ones, I find this one's a quartz. I do find quartz do work quicker because they amplify the energy as well. So all right, I'm just getting mesmerized or hypnotized, so there's another way you can use it. So hypnotizing. All right, so hold it on your hand, yes and no. I've got a tricky one. It can go in any direction, so each one I find does do its own thing. I've got another one that actually yes is this way, like it'd be no, or no is that way, and I'm just like, okay, it's a cheeky one. So just sort of, you'll get to know it, play with it, connect with it, program it to what it is you want. So if you want a pendulum to answer certain questions, be that, like that will be that one. I've got other ones for chakras as well. So what if I'm trying to find out a person's doing a healing and you want to sort of know what what chakra's blocked, what's overactive, that's another way of doing it. And in the same process of show me no, you can start on the person, like show me what's, you sort of don't really need to do that. I find I don't ask it questions. As I'm going over the chakras, it's either going crazy, so that would say that the chakra's overactive. If you just see one flowing, it's just nice and flowing, not much movement, it's underactive. That's sort of how I work with it. Another way, say you've lost, people use them to find things. So if you've lost something, you can draw a chart and just like a picture of your house, show me what room it's in. I love these babies, they're pretty cool. So, and then you just sort of like, which way is it going? Is it going to that room, like, and then you can draw a picture of the room, which corner of the room is it in. You can go really, really specific with it, and it's fun too. So I like always testing these babies out and seeing how truthful they are. laying out the cards as well is another way that I use them. And I just, if I when I'm doing a reading for somebody, if the deck doesn't just pop into my head, I'll sort of be like, hey, all right, show me which deck we should work with this person. And then it will sort of head in the direction and say, hey, work with these. So yeah, that is it. That's pretty, the chart as well. So if you don't want to use your hand, which I find, I don't know, I like using my hand because I can just feel it. Like I can literally feel the energy of the pendulum. Also good for healing as well. But chart, yes and no. You can do little pieces of paper and just say yes and no, and just sort of, you'll see which way it goes. So yeah, this is divine guidance, a pendulum. And I will have some, I think I mentioned this a second ago, but it's been hypnotizing me. This one's a rose cherry quartz. Did I already say that? I'm sorry. I've had a head cold, so my voice is croaky. And yeah, but anyway, I hope that has helped. Please leave any questions if you want to know anything else. Also cleanse. Make sure you cleanse each time you use it. So yeah, just make sure you cleanse it just like you would a crystal. Even if it's not a crystal, if it's a glass one, still give it a white light cleansing, water, sage, whatever, or the beautiful sound, which is what I use. All right, I hope that's helped. There is a few other ways, dowsing as well, so, and healing, which, did I mention that? I'm terrible. Even though I've written things down, I'm just, yes, this baby just gets me hypnotized, so. All right, I hope I've helped. Please, if I've left anything out, it's pretty easy to work with. Finding one is also very similar to crystals. When you walk into a crystal shop, you're sort of like drawn to a crystal. And I find that's how I sort of pick out my little babies. So, and yeah, same way as I do crystals. So I hope that's helped. And yeah, just being patient with it as well. That was the other thing I just saw written down then. So hope that's helped. Leave some if you want to know about anything else. I was thinking about, which is not much information on crystal charts. So I was thinking of doing a video of that. And I'm sorry that I haven't had a chance to do any pick a cards. I have been doing readings, and yeah, just I thought winter time I'd have heaps of time, but I'm just not having any luck with time at the moment, which is good. It's a nice thing, but I would like to give back. So I will try and get one out maybe this full moon that's coming up in the next couple of weeks. So I'll try them. Anyway, let me know what you thought of the video. I hope this has helped, and yeah, any questions, feel free to ask. Love and light.